What's going on? In this video, I want to teach you guys a very simple 3-step formula for looking and feeling your best, to get in shape and to stay in shape, especially as we go into the new year. Maybe you've set some goals for yourself to get in shape, maybe for the first time, or maybe to get in shape again. Maybe in the past you've lost that 20 or 30 pounds, but then you gained it right back. This video is for you. I'm going to teach you how simple it is to basically build the body that you want, to look and to feel and to function your best, and to not just get in shape, but to stay in shape. So let's just dive right into it. This is super simple, okay? So this is kind of the framework that I like to, think about, that I like to use when I teach others. And when I think about, just getting into great shape myself, this is really what it comes down to, this simple 3-step formula. The first thing that you want to focus on, the first step of the formula, is you want to get lean, okay? Now, maybe that sounds obvious, but when I say getting lean, really what I mean is you want to lose fat. You want to focus on stripping fat first from your body. And you do that by eating in a calorie deficit. This is what a lot of people don't understand about fat loss. It's not about just eating healthier. It's about eating less calories than your body burns each day to maintain its current weight. So if you weigh, 180 pounds or maybe 200 pounds, or even if you weigh 150 pounds and you're overweight and you're a super, short person, but you're overweight, no matter what, your body burns a certain amount of calories every single day. And so really what you want to do to kind of figure out how many calories your body needs to maintain your current weight, you want to take your body weight, multiply that by 15, and that number is going to be, on average, how many calories your body burns every single day just to maintain your current weight. If you eat more than that, you're going to gain weight. If you eat less than that, you're going to lose weight. It really is that simple, and it really is just a numbers game when it comes to stripping off fat and losing weight. So really what you want to do is you want to focus on getting lean first. You want to focus on getting your waistline down. So this is really important. So basically, if you want to figure out how much fat you need to lose, what I like to do is basically take your waist measurement around your belly button and the ideal waist that you want to go for eventually. And this could take a long time for you to get here, depending on how much fat you have to lose, or it could just take a few weeks, depending on, maybe you'll only have, 5, 10, 15 pounds of fat to lose. You're in a really good position to get there, in a fairly quick, time frame. I'm not talking about dropping 30 pounds this month, but you know what? In the next 2, 3, 6 months, you could get really, really close to this ideal waistline. And this is what I'm going to teach you right now. So you want to measure your waistline right at your belly button. And the goal that you want to get to is about 45% of your total height is your ideal or goal waistline. So I'm 6'1". That means I'm 73 inches. So 45%, roughly 45% of 73 inches is like, 33 3/4, maybe 33 inches. So that is the waistline that I set for myself. It's just kind of like the baseline where I want to, I could get a little bit leaner than that, but I don't need to. That's a healthy waistline for someone that is my height, 32 3/4, maybe 33 inches. And so right now I'm about, anywhere, it kind of fluctuates depending on the day, but a 1/4 inch, or really depending on the week, how much food I've had, water and all of that. Maybe I'm bloated some days and maybe I'm more than others, but I'm right around 33 1/4, 33 1/2. I am lean bulking right now. So at the start of my lean bulk, I was around 33 inches. And so over the course of the last, 10 months, I've put on, a little bit of fat, but that's because I'm lean bulking. Now for you, you want to focus on losing fat first. So maybe your waistline, let's say you are 6'1" like me, and your waistline is, 36 inches around your belly button. That would indicate that you have roughly 15 pounds of fat to lose, because for every inch that you need to lose on your waist is roughly 5 pounds of fat that you need to lose. Okay, so it's a really simple equation, but that's going to tell you how much fat you need to lose, okay? And basically what you want to do, let's just kind of roll with that example. If you've got 3 inches to lose off your waist, That's roughly 15 pounds of fat, 5 pounds of fat for every inch you have to lose. You want to focus on losing fat at a slow, sustainable, healthy rate. You don't want to make the mistake of, crash dieting, cutting your calories way too low, and doing all of these fad diets or, anything like that. It's as simple as calculating your maintenance level calories, taking your body weight, multiply it by 15. That's how many calories it takes to maintain your weight. And then what you want to do is subtract 500 calories from that number. And that is going to be the amount of calories you need to eat each day, approximately, to lose about 1 pound of fat per week. And that's what you want to do all the way to your goal. So if you've got 15 pounds of fat to lose, it could take anywhere from 12 to 15, maybe 16 weeks to lose that 15 pounds of fat. Now, you will initially lose a few pounds in the first week or two. That's going to be water weight, glycogen, and things like that when you first drop your calories. But really what you want to do is adjust until you are losing about 1 pound of fat per week. You could be a little bit more aggressive and subtract, 600 calories from your maintenance calories and eat in like a 600 calorie deficit. That'll help you lose a little bit more, but you really don't want to lose more than that. A pound and a half a week is a really healthy, sustainable rate of fat loss. That's going to also help you maintain muscle, which is something I'm going to talk about here in a minute. So that's the first step of this formula, is to focus on getting lean by eating in a calorie deficit. And I've got something for you at the end of this video that's going to make eating in a calorie deficit easier, and I want to help you with that. So the second thing that you want to do is learn how to stay lean. Okay, like I said, this is super simple. So you're going to get lean, and then you're going to stay lean, because you're going to learn how to maintain your new level of leanness. Okay, so the same discipline that it takes to get lean and to eat at a calorie deficit is the same level of discipline it's going to take to maintain your leanness, or even eat in a calorie surplus to begin, putting on lean muscle after you get lean enough. So let's say you get your waistline down to 45% of your height, and you are now at your desired level of leanness. It's now time to raise your calories, increase your calories to eat around maintenance. So if you're 180 pounds, let's say you go from 200 pounds to 180 pounds, maintenance is going to be about 2,700 calories, because you're going to take 180 pounds, multiply that by 15. Again, this is an approximate amount. This is a good starting place. You want to, in your calorie deficit, adjust your calories until you're losing about a pound a week, which means you're going to need to weigh yourself daily to get your weekly average. But then once you get down to that, 180 pounds, or your desired level, your desired body weight or desired level of leanness, really, based on your waist measurement, then you're going to raise your calories up to maintenance, your new maintenance, right? Multiply your body weight by 15, might be 14, might be 16. For me, it's a little higher. It's like 17. It's a little different for everybody, but 15 is a really good starting place. And then you're just going to eat at maintenance to maintain your weight. Okay. Now, again, the secret to this, the key to this, is that you have to have the same level of discipline, whether you're eating in a deficit, whether you're eating at maintenance, or the other part to this is you may now want to focus on gaining weight back, but it would be gaining muscle while keeping fat gain to the absolute minimum. Little to no fat gain while you now focus on gaining muscle, which is going to be something I'm going to talk about here in a minute. So whether you raise your calories up to maintenance, or you go into a very, very small surplus, like 200 to 300 calories per day above maintenance, to now focus and shift your focus on gaining lean body mass rather than body fat, you have to use the same level of discipline, okay? Now, there are ways to make this easier, especially the calorie deficit, but, depending on how many calories you have to work with, there are things that you can do to make this much easier on yourself to get lean and stay lean. And again, at the end of this video, I'm going to share with you what you can do to make that easier, okay? So that's the second thing. Not only are you gonna get lean, you're gonna learn how to stay lean. Now the third step is to build muscle, to focus on building muscle. Now you can actually do this while you are getting leaner and dropping body fat, and you can build muscle while also staying lean. So this kind of bleeds into these others, but this is the 3-step formula to get lean, stay lean, and build muscle, which you can do the entire time through strength training, which is something I highly encourage. Like if you want to build the body that you want, it's not going to come from doing lots of cardio. It's not going to come from being in the gym 5, 6, 7 times a week. It's not going to come from going to the gym and just focusing on, doing, a bro split where you focus on chest one day, biceps one day, or arms one day, shoulders one day, and just focus on getting a pump. It's going to come from getting stronger on a very small amount of key exercises that you can get stronger on over time. Because what a lot of people don't understand about muscle is that muscle is a functional response to the stimulus of either adding weight or reps each and every time you work out on a handful of key exercises. Muscle is a byproduct of strength. And so what you want to do is you want to pick and select, a few different exercises like an incline bench press. These are the ones that I would choose because they're going to build the most muscle and they're going to put muscle on in the right places and they're going to be functional. So not only are you going to build functional strength, you're also going to look better and you're going to feel better and you're going to put muscle on in the right places so that you look and feel your best and function well. Strength training is functional. You don't want to just go to the gym and do burpees all day. You actually want to build some real world strength that's going to help you live better as well and be able to function better in your everyday life. I'm a father of 3. I lift my kids above my head. I squat down and I pick them up, right? And so some of the exercises that I like to encourage people to do and that I do in my own program is the incline bench press, which by the way is a much more functional movement than like the flat bench press or the decline bench press for that matter, which some people I think mistakenly do. But you got the incline bench press, you've got the standing barbell overhead press, you have weighted chin-ups, weighted pull-ups, or maybe seated cable rows or pull-downs if you can't do pull-ups or chin-ups yet. You've got exercises like the squat, the deadlift. I personally like to use split squat variations and Romanian deadlifts rather than deadlifts from the floor, which you could do those if you prefer squats and deadlifts. You can do those as well. But these highly functional exercises that recruit a lot of muscle, when you do them, these are the ones that you want to focus on. You don't want to focus on just rotating around the machines. Like when I go to the gym sometimes, and this isn't a dig on other people, everyone's on their own journey. I'm not here to judge. There's a reason why some people use, mostly machines and rather than free weights and stuff like that. I still use machines sometimes. Even tomorrow at the gym, I'm going to use the seated cable row, right? So there are different machines that I do use. But the mistake that guys make is thinking that they just, step foot in the gym and they just rotate all the different machines. They think they're going to, I really don't know what they think they're going to do. They're going to build the body they want by, running on the treadmill for an hour, rotating around all the machines, doing all these random workouts. And they think that they're going to get in shape and stay in shape. And that's just not what's going to happen, because as a natural lifter, as someone who just as a natural person that wants to get into good shape, that's not going to be on any sort of like steroids or anything like that. What you have to understand is that bigger muscles, you don't have to be the biggest person in the gym, but bigger muscles are the result of getting progressively stronger over time. Adding 30 pounds to your weighted chin-ups, adding 30 or 40 pounds to, your standing barbell shoulder press, increasing, your dumbbell, your incline dumbbell press by 15 pounds per hand per dumbbell, right? If you increase your strength on these key lifts, your body cannot help but put on muscle if you're eating enough calories and you're eating enough protein. And so you want to get lean, you want to stay lean, and you want to focus on getting stronger on a handful of key exercises so that you can build muscle. And think about it. Think about some of the guys that you look up to that have this body that you want. They have low levels of body fat and they have a good amount of muscle. Well, the only way to get to lower levels of body fat is to eat it in a calorie deficit, like I just told you. And the only way to build that kind of muscle is to get stronger if you are not on steroids. You have to get stronger on key lifts. So I want to share with you guys a free gift that can help you get started on this. And it's my 30-day fitness jumpstart guide. So in this is a free workout routine. It's actually the routine that I'm closely following right now. I've recently kind of changed up my programming a little bit, and this is kind of the routine that I'm following with a little bit of tweaks, but this is a really basic, minimalist, low frequency, low volume strength training routine that is going to help you to begin building strength and building muscle in the gym on these key exercises that I talked about. It's also a nutrition plan in there. So, one of the things that's going to make eating in a calorie deficit, and even whether you're, maybe bulking up or you're, you get to your desired level of leanness and you're not eating at maintenance, like the nutrition plan that I lay out in there just makes it so much more enjoyable to eat in a calorie deficit and not hate your life and not be miserable. So this is going to teach you how to get lean. It's going to teach you how to stay lean. It's going to teach you how to build muscle with these key lifts. On Monday, you're going to be focusing on hitting your chest, your biceps, your rear delts, your rear shoulders and your abs. On Wednesday, or really these could be any days you want, it's a three-day workout routine on non-consecutive days. I recommend, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Could be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Could be Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, whatever works for you. But you want to make sure that it's 3 times a week on non-consecutive days so that your body feels fresh and recovered when you go to the gym to work out. So like I said, Monday's going to be that more chest-focused day with some biceps, rear delts, abs. On Wednesday, you're going to be hitting the legs. So you're going to be doing some, split squats, some Romanian deadlifts, maybe some leg extensions, and some maybe leg curls or something like that. And then on Friday, it's going to be a shoulder-focused day where you're going to be hitting some seated dumbbell shoulder press, some weighted chin-ups, or maybe some cable pull-downs or something like that. With some tricep work and a little bit of some lateral raises to help build out your shoulders. Very simple, very straightforward routine to build strength and to build muscle and to feel fresh, to feel recovered. These workouts are not designed to kill you. They're not designed to make you sweat. They're not designed to, give you a pump, even though a pump is important a little, sometimes, getting blood flow to the muscle. That's not the main focus. The main focus is that every time you go to the gym, you are either adding weight to the bar or you are increasing the reps that you're doing. And in that free guide that you can get at adamfarrellfitness.com /jumpstart, I teach you how to do it. I teach you how to warm up, I teach you how to execute the lifts, and I teach you how to progress on these lifts as the weeks go on. You can follow this for more than 30 days, quite honestly, but this is just to help you get started on your journey to get lean, stay lean, and build muscle for life so that you look and feel and function at your best, okay? So just go to adamfarrellfitness.com /jumpstart, and I will send you that guide for absolutely free. Again, it's a workout routine and it's a nutrition plan to help you lose fat and build muscle. So that's the 3-step system. So, go pick that up, adamfarrellfitness.com /jumpstart. I want to hear from you in the comments. What is the biggest thing that you struggle with when it comes to your own fitness? I want to hear. Let me know in the comments below what's the biggest thing you struggle with, and I want to see what I can do to help you. But that's going to do it for today's video, and I will see you in the next one.